Hello, it's Marie Nugent, and it's your time to sparkle and shine. I called it that because I do believe that it's a great time to be alive. I know it's challenging at the moment, and when you've been asleep or maybe coasting for a while, when you get a shake up to wake up, it can be very, very uncomfortable. But we were built for these times. I've said it before and I'll say it again. And I too truly believe that we were. We have within us, with the basis of those that have gone before us, the resilience to rise to any challenge. And I think that's where I come in, because that's where I feel I can do the most benefit. A lot of the time, we don't need somebody for long periods in our lives, that we just need them for pivotal times. An oasis of calm where you can be listened to, you can be heard. There can be some insight, some understanding, some divine spark that will take place, the power of connection. Because really, unless you need to have that connection before you go to anybody or you'd speak to anybody, it has to feel right. So it does. And if it feels right, let that be your guiding light. Because we have not been taught to trust ourselves and our intuition. And part of the awakening process of who we are is actually learning and going a little bit deeper and connecting with that part of you that we have never really been taught to do before. There was years and years ago, and part of village life is you always had somebody that would have been older and wiser. And while we may have that, there were very few that were taught about energy and how to use it and how to access it and how it allows us to be and feel empowered. And I think that's why so many of us are going through big life changes. And in surviving and thriving these, we basically gained the wisdom and understanding so that we have the ability to be able to pass on to others what it is that we have learned. I don't say that I've all the wisdom in the world, but I definitely have gained a lot along the way, as well as the ability to see the bigger picture. And when we're caught in the middle of the forest, sometimes we can't see the big picture. And that then becomes all we can see. We become blinded. And to have somebody that you can have a chat with that will allow you to unravel that, because this is very much at your own pace and what it is you are ready and willing and able for at that particular moment in time. And some of it is about planting seeds that are going to come fruition maybe next week, maybe next year, maybe 5 years down the line, or maybe even longer. But each time that you connect and change a part of you that is not in alignment with you, and let it go and free you up for allowing new energy to come into your life, you're allowing magic to happen. And we don't see it for that because we're not taught to access that power within, that magic that is within us, that energy, that connection. The reason that there's so much fear in the world, that we feel disconnected. We're not connected to the governing energy of why it is that we're here, to discover the beauty that is within us so that we can allow it to expand and to grow. And in turn, then we can pass that on, particularly as women and as mothers, that we can pass that on to our children. It is so empowering. And it's part of what it is that I was here. Any of the experience that I went through, I never felt, why is this happening to me? I knew at my heart and soul that the reason was so that I could talk about it, because I had felt it, I had experienced it, and I had embodied that. So I had embodied the change that was taking place within me. And it is a process of allowing and integrating and changing that energy within us, changing the vibe. You change your vibe and you'll find your tribe. And I truly, truly believe that there's a gravitational pull that connects women, empowered women, to each other, to support each other. And it is a great time to be doing that. A time of uncertainty and change. What better time to go and look for the magic in the life that you're leading and what it is that you want to achieve, what it is that you want to create. Who is it that you want to be? Because it's all there within you. You just need to rediscover it. You have everything you need within you. And I never actually realized that until I went looking for the part of me that I thought was missing. And then when I found it, it wasn't lost at all, and it was always within me. I just hadn't recognized it. I think a lot of the experience that we go through, we learn recognition of the parts that are who we are in our heart and in our soul. So I am so looking forward to working with anybody that feels connected, because if you feel the gravitational pull, then do you know what? It's time. I think there's the words of the song is like, if you feel it in your soul, you just can't say no. And it's that time, so it is. So from me to you, a big hug of love from Marie. It's your time to sparkle and shine. Bye.